saying? I'm doing my
Yeah, look, you streaming? On the splash page, it's gonna go into. Oh, we there, we live. Hey, y'all, thanks for tuning in. This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I got Clova in the building.
For real.
How's life, my guy?
Good. Oh man, you already know life's been good. Life's been good, man. Just been doing the family thing, putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Making music.
Smoking presidential.
Oh, smoking that loud pack, big gas, big gas.
You
know what I'm talking about? You already know.
How was and the holidays were good?
Oh yeah. The holidays was real good, bro. This past week, got to see all my fams. You know what I'm saying? All the family was out. We was out there. I had two Thanksgivings actually. I had one at the crib. So we had some food and shit going down over there, and then shit, we pulled up at my kinfolk's house, and shit, it went down over there too. Everybody pulled up. It was beautiful, you know what I'm saying, to see all the family together and shit. So hell yeah. So I had leftovers from both houses, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. What's the most underrated dish that people don't make that you're like, man, why ain't you make this?
I mean, usually for us, I know some people don't do it, but I like when folks barbecue.
Oh, okay, you like some barbecue?
Yeah,
throw some barbecue in there.
Come on, some little barbecue, like sausage or something. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
yeah, let's go.
Throw some little elegant up in there
Oh,
real quick.
man.
Like you got to throw them for a loop real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Southside, right? And
Southside, come on, Southside, bro.
Pause. That's the best sausage.
It's the goats. It's the goats, bro. Like
They're the
100%. Like but the thing is, like when you go over there, it's like I don't know if it's just me or not, but like the crackers at the barbecue spot are better than the crackers like that you get from the store.
Oh yeah, there's something about them. Like, remember his sister was like, yeah, gotta go get some other crackers.
Like I don't know what it is. I guess thinking that shit just right off the boat or something. Making that shit in the backyard or something.
Nah, yeah, the one off the domain though. I tried that one. Don't go there. They messed. That's not it.
Oh no,
don't do that.
You gotta go to the source. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that. They cut it all up. It's just I don't know. It's too ditzy, and you can't be ditzy with that, bro.
Nah, 100%. You gotta make sure that you keeping the brand. It's all about the brand. You feel me? So
hell yeah. All right, I always do this. Let's start from the beginning. Where are you originally from, though?
Yeah, so originally, I was born in Houston.
H-Town.
H-Town. My dad, he's from the H. You know what I'm saying? All his family's from out there. He grew up in Cloverland. You know what I'm saying? So he's like OG Cloverland. And then on my mom's side, she's from Austin. You know what I'm saying? Like born and raised, and generations and generations of family from Austin. You know what I'm saying? So we're like original Austinites. You feel me? Like talking about back to like, originally, our people, they come from St. Mary's Colony. You know what I'm saying? And that's like it was like a land of like freed slaves. You know what I'm saying? So in the city. And there's a lot of people from Austin that actually come from that area, but so
that's
originally from Austin.
Whole America, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Sad, bro.
Yeah, you already know. But it's it's always good to know, where you come from. You know what I'm saying? It's really important for sure. Yeah, one more time.
Yeah, he like me do stingers.
Yeah. So we had family down and on the east side, that's where my granny originally was at on MLK. Okay. And then we also used to have land out there in Ofo too, in the south side. So like a bunch of land out there. So originally from the city.
Why does every MLK gotta be hood, man? Like in Dallas, my grandma, she lived off of MLK, is hood. Like, God, dog. Even the Malcolm X.
Nah, for sure.
The history of it is that, it was allowed everybody in America to identify and know where the urban or ghetto is in America. So okay, let you know that this is where.
That makes sense too.
That's whack, man.
For real.
And you go to MLK, it's always look
well, and it's real too, because originally in Austin, all the black folks was actually on the west side of Austin, and then when it was like a whole project. I can't remember what the original name of the project was, but I think it's when they were building 35. That's when they pushed everybody to the east side. Yeah, it's like when they originally gentrified everything, and then of course within the last 20 years, it's been the same thing, and now they're just pushing everybody a little bit further east or further to like the outskirts of the
because Riverside is getting gentrified.
Oh man, facts. I mean, it's like they hit the east side first, and then they hit South Austin, of course. You know what I'm saying? But one of the last places I could say that's like still, when you drive through there, it look like, I mean, they slowly getting there, but when you go to Montopolis, still there.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Even off Stasny too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. To a point.
They got some places over there. You're like, what the world going on?
Exactly. Once you see the bike lanes, you know what I'm saying? The bike lanes with the Starbucks. That's it.
You tall, bro. Did you play any sports? I gotta ask.
Yeah, definitely.
What you do? You hoop? You play
football? Baseball. I played football back in middle school, but in high school I played basketball and baseball. Varsity, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, we used to, bro, like ball was life type shit. You know what I'm saying? We ball like all day, bro, all day. It could be raining, sleet, snow, just balling.
What'd you play?
Cutter was always out there.
4-5. What were you, the 4 or 5?
Back then 4 or 5, but. I grew up in the N1 era, so it was always
1 or 2.
Simone, it's always about the handles, you know what I'm saying? 100%. Boys used to be trying to create their own little crossovers and shit. So, I used to like to play, like, I would like to bring the ball down, you know what I'm saying? But they would always want me to be 4 or 5. But the thing is, when you play in certain schools, I'm 6'4". But when you playing, some schools that got some ballers over there, it's gonna be supposed to like 6'7", 6'8". You know what I'm saying?
Damn near 7 foot at times. You like, how is this even real at your age, bro?
100%.
Made you in a factory.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because 6'4" in the 6'4" in the NBA, that's a point guard.
Yeah, it's a point guard, shooting guard.
100%.
Yeah.
But bro. We used to ball like all day. Be going through like the hallways, had the basketball with us and shit.
Ball is life.
Yeah, right there at Travis, you know what I'm saying?
Did you play all 4 years?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I played all 4 years, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I played baseball too. But I actually played baseball longer than I did basketball, you know what I'm saying? First base.
Yeah, that's where they get paid
that stretch
too.
real quick. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like how?
Yeah. Now, for sure. And then, towards the end of high school, that's really where, really just started getting into the music. Really, I mean, the music was always there or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't take it as serious as I was taking the sports back then.
And see, that's what I was going to ask. So then what was the transition to music? And then when did you take it seriously? So, like, when did you actually...
Well, see, like, the music was pretty much always around, you know what I'm saying? Like, growing up with Big Fish and Cutter, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm an only child. So they were like my brothers, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, 34, Roberta, you know what I'm saying? And Sharonda, Crystal, all my first cousins, you know what I'm saying? Buki, they were all like my brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? Because I was the only child. And so I would always hear music, being around them. But I always remember when I was younger, like, always like kind of flowing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make like my own little flows.
Would you flow like in your room by yourself though with nobody listening to you?
No, I'm talking about like being like a little kid just trying to make little rhymes. Like I want to say like the first one was like my cousin's name, you know what I'm saying? It was like bird, boop, boop, you know what I'm saying? Like so I remember that like for sure. I probably was like 4 years old. But as I got older, you know what I'm saying? As I got older, what really got me into it is when I started playing band, I was in the percussion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that helped me.
I played the sax for a little bit.
Oh, okay. So you kind of jazzy with it a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. But come on. But that percussion though.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Well, it helped me get my rhythm. And by having to have a tape player there, the recorder, what I used to do is we would dub over the tapes. Yeah, and so we would dub over the tapes, and then we'd have like the burnt CDs, of course, because that was back when people were burning the instrumentals.
Oh, yep.
And bro, we would just record over the tapes like all day long. You know what I'm saying? I still got a few of the tapes to this day. You know what I'm saying? And that was Throat House Click. That was me, 34. You know what I'm saying? Cutter, Certified, Flossola, like the whole gang. You know what I'm saying? Chachi. Yeah. That one who's now Weekdays, you know what I'm saying? So
shout out to all them, man.
Yeah, facts. That's when it originally had started. Excuse me. And after that, when I got older in high school, cause I started getting good with my freestyling and shit from doing those tapes. And so once I got to high school, they had a freestyle contest when I was a freshman. And,
that's dope,
bruh. And the radio was there. Back then it was a 104.3. You know what I'm saying? The beat. And so they were there, and bro, the whole gym was just filled with a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? And we were just all flowing. And I remember the beat they was using was that 5 Deuce 4 Trey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody was going in on that mug, and I just remember I had like some white hot dunks on, and they kind of were like holographic. So I was like, yo, my shoes it's like my shoes Pokemon, so they be holographic, and everybody was like, oh, they went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up winning like the trophy and shit, and that was like, I mean, that wasn't the first time I was on stage. Cause before that, even at the South Austin Rec, I had did like a freestyle at the Rec, you know what I'm saying? Back when they had like the dance parties, I had one then too. But that's when I started was like getting into the music, like seeing like, oh shit, like, okay, maybe I got a little something, you know what I'm saying? And then I remember even winning a freestyle contest too at Spiro's, you know what I'm saying? They were supposed to give me $100 that night. They ain't never give me my $100. Yeah, to this day, bro. I remember they had a twerk contest that night too. She got $100. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I remember they were like, yeah, come back the next day. Boo boo. Went back the next day. Flake got me.
They gone. Like the episode on Atlanta where the dude was just gone. You like he looked, he just disappeared.
Nah,
like, hey, where you go, man? What is that?
No, facts, bro, facts. So yeah, so you know, that's when I had got good with the freestyling, and then when I got to like 11th, 12th grade, we was using the Acid Pro and shit. You know what I'm saying? We had kind of graduated from the karaoke and was using the Acid Pro.
Life changing.
Yup, exactly. Cutter came through with like this little computer mic. You know what I'm saying? And bruh, like that mug had us sounding live for at the time. You know what I'm saying? Oh
yeah, and then the process is easier too. Instead of doing it the other way, you got to be damn near perfect when you're using the even the karaoke or whatever you're using.
Nah, fast.
Because I remember doing that too a long time ago back.
Exactly. And really, we was seeing with Big Fish, because back then he had the Go Getter Records going. You know what I'm saying? On the east side, and they had like a whole studio there and shit too. So. Seeing that and seeing, the rappers he was working with back then, like Gerald G and Pimpin' Pen, K-Paul, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the OGs. It was inspiring, you know what I'm saying? Seeing it, like, seeing it from afar, because shit, they was, they was doing it, you know what I'm saying? So, and, when it comes to Austin, as far as like on the rap scene, of course, we're now starting to get up on a major level scale, but back then, you know what I'm saying, like the folks that you was like the locals was like the legends, you know what I'm saying? Those were the peoples that was creating this hip hop scene for what it is now, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So so coming towards my 12th grade year, that's when we started, having the CDs, selling the CDs in school, and then when I went to North Texas, you know what I'm saying? Because everything's always been like green with me, you know what I'm saying? Like I've always liked green since I was younger. So I even went to UNT, which is the mean green, you know what I'm saying? And I was even passing out CDs there and shit, little Throat House tapes that I was creating.
Those are the best ways to do it though, right there. Everybody's at your disposal.
Bruh, for real. And then people were like, yo, this shit, was hard. And even back then had, Cutter's production on that back then. Because he was working with the Fruity Loops back then and shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Fruity Loops, man. Yeah. It used to be so damn difficult. They made it way. I mean, they've simplified it a little bit more. Yeah. But back in the day, like, what's all these colors on what the
facts? There's a new one now too, I think.
Making the beat. You're like, oh, I did something right there. Yeah. It's a little bit of it. Now I can speed it up or slow it down.
No, big fast, bro. But no, real shit. So he was making it, like he was perfecting his beats like back then. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to get to the point of getting to that 10,000 hours. You know what I'm saying? But it really all changed when because we like as Throat House clicked, like because I ended up leaving college. You know what I'm saying? And after my first year, because I had like got in trouble on some bullshit or whatnot, little small city type shit.
It's easy to get in trouble in them small.
Oh, on some green. on some fucking weed, bro. And that like, you know, I could go into a whole nother story about that, but
that's some BS.
Yeah, but either way, you know what I'm saying, I ended up leaving. And when I came back, we ended up as Throwdow's Click, we ended up like started doing events, not events, but doing shows and shit. And by doing those shows, the first person to put us on the show was Will Hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Will Hustle, man.
Shout out Will Hustle. You know what I'm saying? And when we did that, it was like, okay, that's when it was just like, man, okay, let's really start like getting to this shit. You know what I'm saying? We was like 18 at that time. And then the moment that changed everything was when Certified came back home, and he had this idea for all of us to come together as just one squad. You know what I'm saying? Because it was Throwdow's Click, and then his squad was Southern Made Click, and then you had Cam's squad, Southside Hippie Squad, which was Fireboy, ENT. You know what I'm saying? And so we were like, yeah, fuck it, let's just all unite. And then, man, that's when it changed, bro. Like, that shit was like a bomb dropping in the city, you know what I'm saying? Because we all came together, and then we had Certified's mom, shout out to Priscilla.
She be working, man. She be putting in work, bro. I've seen her firsthand do some shit, and I'm like, shout out to Certified's mom, bro.
The pink lady, you know what I'm saying?
She was ripping and running. I was like, she a boss up in this beat.
100%. So
R.I.P. to the grandma too.
Man,
yeah,
R.I.P. to grandma for real, for real. Cause she was. Cause I know Certified since second grade, you know what I'm saying? So I used to be around his grandma like back then, you know what I'm saying? So
they're good people, bro.
Oh, very, very good people, man. For real. But yeah, bro, when we all came together, she had this the Powerhouse TV, you know what I'm saying? She basically created Powerhouse TV, which was a media outlet for all, like, a bunch of Central artists, and a bunch of artists in Central Texas.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
For sure.
Yeah. Central artists, that's cool.
Yeah, Central artists, you know what I'm saying? But of course, like, you know, we had us on there. Like, at the beginning, you would always see like Die Slow, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like our show.
Yep.
And early on, like, man, it was basically us just seeing how we could connect with people, seeing how the network, seeing how you could promote through different outlets and stuff like that. Like, we were learning that really, really early on. And so, yeah, bro, that was like the beginning of it, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you know, went on to do, you know, South by Southwest, of course, through Matt Gonzalez, you know what I'm saying, back when Matt was running it. Shout out to Matt Gonzalez. And, one of the clips that really took us under their wings when we first came in was COD. You know what I'm saying? Dominican J, Grizo, Dollar Sign, Dot, you know what I'm saying? Tuck the Gat. Yeah. And really it's because we were from the same hood. You know what I'm saying? We was from 04. And back then that's when we was doing the Ruda Maya shows. You know what I'm saying?
Ruda Maya. It's the second Ruda Maya drop.
Come on. Ruda Maya's was like...
Man, R.I.P., man.
Bro. That shit was ahead of its time because you were able.
It was lit. You go in there, you like, yo, this can be something.
Come on. And there was a bunch of space. You were able to, you know, you could smoke on the outside like back then.
I ain't even really knew that.
Yeah.
I did it anyway.
Yeah, come on. Nah, real talk.
Nah, yeah, they had that was a dope. I like their setup over there, man. R.I.P.
Facts. There's a lot of artists that went through there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
As far as through like our generation, you know what I'm saying? Like there, 1808, you know, which it became Dozen Street. I don't know what it is now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, those were the early spots where we, you know, like I said, where we learned how to do, basically learned how to become professionals at like working with music.
Hone your craft.
100%.
Yeah. Go. See, that's the thing is Austin. They need to get some more of that. Somebody needs to get behind that because
because that's the thing. Like you gotta. Well, go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, yeah, like even the clubs. There was what was it? The Mansion, I think it used to be. They even had things where they would work with people. I remember I walked in there one day. It was packed. Had everybody. Had all the people. I saw King Solo up there. Hey, what's up? I think Austin Martin was up there. I was like, look, King Solo up here. It was the whole thing.
And it was different.
And then now you go, it's like there's nothing, just a bar, and you're like, oh
man, no.
You mentioned Die Slow. Talk a little bit about the origination of Dodge Slow, because Dodge Slow had got some power.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, so when we first all came together, cause everybody was just always talking about uniting. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like at a time when we did it, man, it's cause we connected with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like we connected with LNS. We connected with the League of Extraordinary G's. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I remember y'all was connecting a lot.
Like, but with that, I mean, like all the live folks, when Sick was doing his shit, you know what I'm saying? And Gutter, back when Gutter was, the whole battle rap scene, him and Japanese Jesus and all that, like, it was a lot going on.
I'm laughing because you just bringing back all the people. Like, dang, you dropping some names.
Bro, I'm just saying.
Unfortunately, forgot. No disrespect.
Yeah. but they still. I say that to say this because a lot of them still have things going on.
No, Die Slow definitely. I'm just saying that there's some other names. There's some older names that you're like, dang.
Nah, for sure.
Like even remember the party scene where you had I don't know if you remember, was it Gone Gorilla?
Oh, epic scene.
It had the epic scene. Then you had there was some girls called the Knockout Girls that were out here.
100%. Even to around that time, that's when Scoremore has started.
Yeah, Scoremore.
Yeah, they started Upstart.
Facts. And shout out to Edward. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie from back at school too. But we seen that when it all came together and everything too. You know what I'm saying? So that time definitely was. Man,
you know what? I think that was a time that everybody kind of just squandered that opportunity, honestly. I think that was a real moment, sadly. What do you think?
Well, yeah, I mean, speaking of, being a Rooftop, remember Rooftop Productions, Ben Steiner?
But I was going to say also, too, Team Nets, too, though.
Team Nets, yeah.
Team Nets, too, bro. Like, because we would see all of these people out, and they would pull up to, like, because we had the studios too, you know what I'm saying? So they would pull up.
You would see them everywhere. Like we saw Ben so many different places. Like there's Ben, there's this, there's this.
He had the whole label with King Solo and all that. There was a little,
Exactly.
There was so many different,
But I feel like it pretty much sparked, this kind of what's going on right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And even before that, because you had Babu Blades, T-Double, like. The whole scene, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
T-Bubble,
around that, like
Chili Red Beat,
facts. So, but bro, like, okay, so you had the 08, 09, and shit was
up until like what was that 2013, 14,
well, see,
15.
So all right, so around
that's when
20,
the phase started.
It started kind of phasing, right? But see, 2013. That's when I met up with my boy. Yeah, you got the Chiquita B. You know what I'm saying? Lisa Alani, a whole bunch of I mean, we can name names forever for sure.
NBA man.
Yeah, come on. So
that's the wave. That was that. Then
and
the next wave.
Anastasia, you know what I'm saying? But
killing it back then.
Yeah, come on. No, still now though.
Yeah, but she had some records that I loved back in those days.
Yeah. Facts, because it was like the beginning of it.
Yeah.
But so around that time though, that's when I met my boy Richard Henry. You know what I'm saying? Because if you take it back a little bit, 2010, that's when because we were going hard back then in the streets, bro. And so that's when my boy Marco and me pretty much came up with this term, Keep Austin Live. You know what I'm saying? Which is now it's a whole brand. It's become a whole different entity. You know what I'm saying?
And it makes sense. Keep Austin Live.
Keep Austin Live. You know what I'm saying?
Live music, it's just live. Everything. For sure.
But we was live, like we was really out there. You know what I'm saying? Like we was doing shows every day. You know what I'm saying? We was really, into the, doing street shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like went crazy, bro. To the point to where like I said, we did the CD, had to cut the music on the production, had Southside Hippie on the production, and then also my boy from Buffalo, John Keys, you know what I'm saying? We had John Keys on the production, who, he's a Grammy award producer, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He plays the keys for Gary Clark Jr. You know what I'm saying? But I met him early on because he went to Travis and shit too, and we were rocking with the music. But that album, like, bruh, because I had the shirts, I had the merch, the CDs, the whole shit. Even when we did the release party with the League of Extraordinary G's and with Pilarcito, you know what I'm saying, J. Michaels. like it was just a whole moment. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that was like my first tape. You know what I'm saying? You still, you know, you can look it up. It's on that Piff and Bandcamp and shit. Probably put it on DSPs.
That Piff.
Yeah. But that was so. I started. You know, that's when we did that, and then I linked up with Cutter and John Keys again for my second project, and my boy Chuck Deuce, which was Cool Music, and they were from Buffalo. So like I was already linking with like Buffalo people, like before like the Buffalo scene was even like, you know, where it is now. Cause like, you know, they call me Clova, Rag Gang, Yoda, you know what I'm saying? But like if you kind of look back on like a lot of shit like within like my music or moves, I'm telling you, it'd be like ahead of its time. You know what I'm saying? Like for sure. So like I say, after that, I did the Universal Language, you know what I'm saying? That was a whole album I did with John Keys and Mike Reed. That was the first one I put on DSPs. And then around that time, that's when I met Richard Henry, you know what I'm saying? Who, you know, shout out Richard Henry. That's when shit really changed because we started throwing events. Like we were already throwing events.
Man, throwing events a headache.
Bruh. Especially like we could throw any type of event, you know what I'm saying? But with the hip hop shit, like it'd be a little different, you know what I'm saying? Like just everybody be on like
be there.
Bruh, but we like really started doing it and started like how we were saying, the shit started kind of fizzling out. And then when we started throwing those events at Flamingo Cantina, I'm telling you, that shit was like a spark, bro. Because we started doing that. We were linking. So now, instead of just linking with artists through just making music and shit, we was linking up with them like on a business level. You know what I'm saying? Like giving them a platform to perform and, you know, be able to put out their craft and shit like that.
You got a good
segue.
segue. I hate to cut you off. It's
You
a good
good,
segue.
you good.
If somebody that I think that you probably helped out, that was on here. You did a cipher with him, R.I.P. True, man. Like,
Man, my name True Prophecy, bro.
So, like, you know, talk about, you know, that. Like, where were you when you know, heard the news? Because he was actually supposed to be on the show that day.
Yeah, bro.
And then it was like when his manager called, he was like, "Yo, True, you know, died." He didn't. He answered the phone and told me. I was like, "Man, that's a joke. His girl tripping, bro."
Man,
because I thought his girl was just, you know, doing whatever. And then when I heard it really happened, I was like, "Yo, are you kidding me?"
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, fam. Because, you know, even like prior to that, it was all like, you know, it's been a lot of death around. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of death in the air. So it's been like one after another, boom, boom, boom. And so when it was just him, it was just like, damn, like we had just did the video a week before that. We were sitting there in front of the Capitol, you know, smoking and shit, chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? And then he had hit me, bruh. He had hit me a little before that and was just like, boop, boop, boop. Had needed a little bread, you know what I'm saying? Boop, boop, boop. So laced him up with a little something. And then
it's so crazy, man.
And then, but it was like he was prophetic though, bro, because it's just like his name was True Prophecy, but he had uploaded the video we had did and everything before he passed
and premiered it.
Crazy,
bro.
It was crazy.
God dang true.
I got a little video of us, you know, at the Capitol and everything, but. Shout out to True Prophecy too, because you know he shot me out on here too, as you know, as an artist.
He did a lot. He put you up a lot every time.
And like I said, I was rocking with him real early. You know what I'm saying? Because he had wanted to do that Gary Payton track and shit. And man, we had linked on it, and
that's why like when you said that, like it looked like he was on Zaza Land. And just the different, I could tell you was like, you know, like hook, because you saw that he was hungry.
Facts, fam. And man, yeah, RP to the homie for sure. But yeah, bro, like, you know, that's how, you know, that's how it. I ain't gonna say. I mean, just with the rap gang, you know, this shit is. Cause it wasn't no rap shit, but just with.
I mean,
just with the times and how things are.
It was that culture type of, you know what I'm saying? Rap
anything
culture
can happen when you're like
played out.
It can be. It don't have to be about necessarily like, oh, this is rap beat. But I mean, if you are an entertainer,
that's what rappers be rapping about.
Well, the thing is, I don't even know the situation on, you know, what happened, if it had anything to do with rap and shit. But
well, yeah,
I meant like as far as like me meeting him, you know, it kind of ties it back to how I started, you know what I'm saying, with doing the shows, doing the events, you know what I'm saying, networking, and basically getting, you know, to this point, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
and even getting to that point, just staying, you know, always being able to just reach out to whoever you see that's hungry, and that's
exactly,
because you know, you never know, you know what I'm saying, and he had a lot of talent too, you know what I'm saying, so
he did. A lot of talent that I actually kind of slept on for a little while on him, and then when I actually started listening, I'm like, he was different. I was like, he's spitting some stuff, and he was talking his stuff when
about
he came up here.
Facts,
he was spitting about his life.
But yeah, for sure. And like I said, you know, I met like a lot of folks, you know, just to take it back, you know, just through the Keep Austin Live shit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, during that time, bro, like I feel like it sparked some shit, you know what I'm saying? Because after that, that's when you had like the first of the month. So you had the first of the month smokeouts, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you had our shit, and then boom, you had, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like it just started. It kept going with that same formula as far as just like, you know, put your people on, people that you network on with,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, and keep it live, keep Austin live, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the whole thing. So yeah, bro, yeah. So during that time, yeah, we were just doing a whole bunch of events, and that really just put us on game to get to the point to where it came to the Zaza land.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And even with that, like, that's with, you know, me and Certified or whatever, you know, us coming and getting to that point of making that this last South by, man, to me that's just like a whole nother market right there, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I said, it's always been green with everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, I feel like I turned green into like a lifestyle, to a whole culture, you know what I'm saying? Because even within this whole time of doing the music and doing everything, like, it's always just been green.
Yeah, I mean, when we went to that event, we was blown away, bro. Like,
Yeah,
we
we
did
were.
not. We thought we walked in. I honestly thought
Like a
that was
candy show, so.
CBD.
Yeah.
I was like, there ain't no way.
No,
this
yeah,
is
this
real.
is no way in
There's
hell.
no
this is what
way
I
in
think
Austin,
it is.
Texas, that this is
Come
going
on.
on.
And then
Come
I was
on.
like, what? And I heard you had one of the best hosts that you could get.
Yeah, hey, come on, bro. Jack came through on the clutch, you know what I'm saying? And True Prophecy kicked it off, you know what
He
I'm saying?
did kick it off.
He kicked it off, and bro, it was a whole experience, you know what I'm saying? And man, it was beautiful. It was beautiful because, like I say, now, you know, we did the second one, and the second Zaza Land, it was a success too, you know what I'm saying? And we're just doing these events and doing, you know, so many different things within the music, because I could engineer, I promote, I could songwrite, you know what I'm saying? I could do a lot of shit, but with this, I don't know, bro. It's something different with that Zaza Land. Like, I see a lot of potential in it, so, you know, that's where I'm really putting a lot of my time into.
Are you doing
You're
it?
the only one I know who's doing something like that. So
Yeah.
you're cornering the market,
Nah,
you know,
100%,
early.
100%.
Early.
Yeah. You know, you got us, because we got the Orcas market, so it's like, that's, you know, my brand, my cannabis brand, the Orcas market, CBD and cannabis, you know what I'm saying? And we have a lotion, you know what I'm saying? We have a CBD cream lotion that we do.
Okay.
That's full spectrum, you know what I'm saying? And it's, bro, it works. It's legit, you know what I'm saying? So that's where we at right now with it, you know what I'm saying? As far as just, you know, investing into this market, you know what I'm saying, the cannabis market, because it's always been here in Austin, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, it is.
For sure. It's always been in here in Austin, and so and I've always been like I said, connected to it, you know what I'm saying? Because like I did 8 years like probation for the shit, you know what I'm saying? Which is fucking crazy, you know what I'm saying?
For weed?
For weed,
That's
bro.
ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting to the point to where you could be like a advocate for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like one of the ones that went through. You know, I got locked up during that time and had to go through SMART and rehab and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? For like 5 months over over weed. You know what I'm saying? Over something that's like legal and over cannabis. You know what I'm saying?
That's
something
crazy,
that's legal in
bro.
other places. So I went through it myself. So just seeing stuff with like Brittany Garner and like when Meek Mill was on probation and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Free
like,
Brittany.
Like, man, for real. Because it's like, come on, it's something that's it's a herb. You know what I'm saying? That's been here for like thousands of years, and it's just barely been illegal since the 30s. You know what I'm saying? So And before that, people was always using it for everything. So
yeah, man,
come on,
smoking has been around for like hundreds and hundreds of years.
100%. And I feel like it's gonna once the whole world well, not the world, but as far as like America, you know what I'm saying? Once we really tap into what this hemp is, it's gonna change like all of America, you know what I'm saying? Like economically. Because you can use hemp for everything.
In Texas, they
like for sure
they legalized hemp somewhere, but the hemp like I guess the numbers are going down. But I'm like, people don't want hemp. It's the weed they want.
Yeah,
like quit trying to BS. Yeah, they don't want nobody buying hemp. Like, come on.
I went to what was that? Planet K. We got that. What was it?
The Delta.
We got the Delta. The Delta probably lasts 5-10 minutes. Yeah, what was the other thing we got with the Hawaiian something? But it was like CBD.
Yeah, it was called CBD.
Yeah, but it was like whatever.
Trash.
Bro, I smoked that. I'm like, who in their right mind understand like lotion?
Yeah,
because it helps joints and all that. And 100%. But in recovery, but I'm smoking that like this is the placebo. Look, I can smoke a black amount and get more buzz than this.
That's what the candy black.
Yeah, put the candy on it. No, you know what I'm saying?
That is what the CBD is for. You know what I'm saying? It's like more for the healing side, but the goddamn THC is what you gonna feel.
Yeah, get it. I wanna feel good and then smoke. I'm gonna smoke and then eat something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For real. And the thing is too, they do have something too to where you can get like this. It's like a medical card that you can get right now, but it's like for low level THC. So
yeah,
I mean, it's when you look at it, we are going through the motions of that all the other like states and shit went through. So I feel like we right there, bro, because they missing out on too much money.
So much money.
With the card, all you get is I think what is it? What's the limit now? Because if you roll around with was it an ounce?
Yeah,
I think it's like four in Austin. I think.
Damn, 4 now.
Up to 4, I think.
And what is it? So if you have 4, then it's a what is it? A
misdemeanor.
A misdemeanor,
and
right?
I want to say, of course,
that's a huge step.
Definitely, and it's still up to the officer itself. You know.
Yeah, we've gotten. I mean, we've almost gotten caught with plenty of trees, and you know what I'm saying. It's like because I'm from Colorado, and it seems like Austin is more of a smoking city than freaking Colorado.
I'm telling you.
I'm like, they're still out there hiding, and I'm like, hitting my people, y'all smoking? What the hell's going on?
We literally had to get a cheap, just a motel to smoke in. Just to smoke the mug out.
Nah, real
Get
talk.
on the Wi-Fi.
Can't smoke at moms. I'm like, man, what is going on?
And then we made a joke. We was like, dang, man, we smoke more in Austin. We were like, we went damn near like a whole day without even hitting the blunt. Like, all right, this is ridiculous. About to have a kush fit. I was in a mood.
Well, because Austin too it's a hippie town too, so. You know what I'm saying? It's just the spirit of it.
Dude, if Austin got legalized,
come on.
That's all like.
Look, bro. The vision of a cookie store on 6th Street. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you hit these back roads. Like he said, dispensary on the back road.
Right there.
You go hit up Elgin.
Come on.
That's going to, man.
And we like right there, though. We right there. Because I heard of some stuff in the H, too, to where, like, they got, like, some little dispensaries out there and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Have you heard of Austin Cannabis Co.?
I have.
Austinite Cannabis.
It's like one of those. It's like one of those, yeah.
Yeah, they're out
here.
Oh,
the one on C's, that Caesar Trap.
Yeah, they do CBD, but they also have connects in Oklahoma.
Well, they have a dispensary in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So they're just like, trying to wait it out. They got one in Austin too, but it's CBD, but they're trying to be, one of the first ones to be ready for it.
So once it's legalized, they're trying to jump on that money.
They already got the stuff in Oklahoma.
Nah, bro, because that's what everybody's doing right now is setting up shop. So.
Yeah.
Ready, just
exactly. So that's why us with this Zaza land, bro, I'm telling you, like.
Oh, that was crazy, bro. Shouts out to that, because I went there and we got some gas. I hit that mug. I was like, this is what I think.
And the papers too. Some dude sold us some papers, the best papers we ever used. I was like, man,
I cannot find those mugs again. Whoever, you know who that was?
Man,
he had them in like these blue and purple.
I came across so many different vendors. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what are those?
But yeah, with the Zaza land, and then of course vendors and spenders. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Honcho too. You know what I'm saying? With the whole Exotic Fresca and shit. You know what I'm saying? Exotic Fresca. Because like I say, it's a whole culture behind it. You know what I'm saying? And with doing this, we're able to not only build the culture but see everybody who's behind it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing, bro. And like I say, y'all just definitely stay tuned for the next Zaza Land, because each one we just gonna keep taking it up higher and higher.
We'll be at the next one for sure.
Pull up, and y'all definitely follow it on all platforms, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
what 100%. State has the best weed? Cali.
It's Cali, bro. The Bay to be specific. You know what I'm saying? Like they just got it. They got it, bro. And they was Cali. The shit been. They've been able to have it for medical use since '96. You know what I'm saying? So they've been ahead of the game. They've been ahead of the curve. But
and then all the rappers is gonna have the best stuff. So
100%.
Yeah, and that's where they all do.
And then the way
Pac was smoking gas,
big gas, big gas. The Chronic, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Biggie when he was out there,
big Chronic smoke. But for real though, like. Yeah, bro, out there, the Bay, man, because that's where that's where the cookies and shit come from.
Originated
you know what I'm saying?
What you think about what Burner's doing?
Oh, bro, look, man, that boy then got up to the goddamn Ford, not just the Fords, but he one of the richest rappers.
Top 5.
Come on, and I mean I know that put people on notice. You know what I'm saying? But between him and then of course Gas House, you know what I'm saying, with Kingston and all them. And then of course, like the Jotes Up, the Jotes Up shit. This the blue bonnet right here. This is actually the Texas edition.
That looks crazy.
Yeah. This through shout out to Flavor Junkies too. You know what I'm saying? Was through them. But
shout out them.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. The whole cannabis scene right now, it's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Even when you look at the music, like all like the biggest artists and everybody, like they talking about cannabis. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then what are you gonna do when you smoke? Listen to some music.
You
know what I mean?
You ain't gonna do nothing.
If you're an artist, you want to make some music.
Exactly. Get inspired to make some music. You know what I'm saying? And most of all, you don't need to be getting in trouble for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hell no.
That's the
biggest
safer
thing. Than alcohol, bro.
Come on.
Stop playing.
Like statistically, it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like 100%. So yeah, but yeah, that's what it said, bro. Between that and then, of course, just working on new music and shit. I just been trying to get more placements and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I've gotten a couple of placements, sync placements. My first one was with White Mass. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mass with Connect the Dots, and that was actually on the OWN network. You know what I'm saying? So that was picked up through Oprah. You know what I'm saying? On Queen Sugar.
On that Oprah.
Yep. And then the second one was with my boy Southside Hippie. You know what I'm saying? And that one was for what he had one with tequila, and then we had another one with called Too Busy. So as an artist, like that's where it's at, bro. Like
Oh yeah, you got it.
The sync deals, like so many people sleep on that shit, but like that's how you can really get paid, like in the game, is through a lot of those sync deals. You know what I'm saying?
And then get your name out there more, because people are like, hey, what's this song, or hey, what's this? And then
facts.
Ways that you can figure that out.
Facts, because even like T Double, he's got a sync deal with he's got a bunch, but he's got 2 with Breaking Bad. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn.
Yeah. So like when you play the captions on Breaking Bad, like it got his name and everything on there.
Oh dang, I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, bro. So he getting big check.
Oh yeah.
It's a cult classic. You know what I'm saying?
AMC money.
Come on. And it's on Netflix too, so they just play it. They've been playing that shit since like whenever it came out. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, shouts out to that. That's dope.
Yeah. Nah, definitely. And like with the scene, like that's what it is. Like it's so many people out here that's doing so much dope shit that I've been able to connect with, and I know it's usually a lot of folks that be like, it's no unity, this and that, but really it is within the scene, and it just comes to folks who are actually out there working, people that are actually out there going to these shows when people are having these events, or tapping in with other people who are who run studios, or people who are just online or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But there's definitely a whole scene within Austin, and folks really gotta tap into it, like for real, because like I said, it's a lot. Like when we talk about, you know, like the Team Netses and the LNSs, you know what I'm saying, and how you got the Velvet Crown Collective, you know, they doing that shit right now and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like they've been going crazy with it. How y'all saying Chiquita B, you know what I'm saying? Anastasia, like we can name so many people.
Do you know about Big X the Plug? Have you heard of him?
I ain't heard of Big X.
You haven't heard Big X the Plug? He put me on them.
Hard.
Yeah, he's from Dallas, but he's been out here for a little while. He was on No Jumper. He found him on there. So
you know what? Maybe
I think he got a song called Big Stepper that I like.
For sure.
Big Stepper.
Nah, bro,
I forgot how fully goes. I just now started really rocking with it, but it's called Big. I think it's called Big Stepper.
Nah, 100%. And you know, like,
and then of course Quinn. You know, he's doing this thing.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. That's how I met Quinn. You know what I'm saying? Originally, like before, like he took off and shit, was, you know, back at the Music Lab, because the Music Lab was like a whole.
All right. Elon, man, forget you, bro. F you, Elon.
Facts.
That's when I knew he was a snake.
Come on, man.
That's when I already knew when he did that. When he did that stuff right there,
like
I was like,
too.
okay, yeah,
like
Twitter, everything's off limits. That's some bull crap.
Too, for real.
That could have been anywhere else.
Anywhere else, bro.
You could have knocked down one of these hotels, but you knocked down that.
The Music Lab. I know. I feel like I might have sent him a couple of tweets or something. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
I said F Elon. I straight up did. I was like, F Elon Musk, bro. That's messed up, fam. Man. Not that he gives a damn, but still.
Facts. But within that, though, at the Music Lab, like, fucking Certified was real early on with the lab.
Dude,
bro.
He put me on game. I was like, they're doing this. That's when I really said, F y'all.
Bro, he turned that mug up. You know what I'm saying? Did. And through that, that's how we connected with Quinn, and seeing it early on, like how he words, how he does everything, like before, like doing it like a little bit before the Say Cheese time, you know what I'm saying? And being able to see it, like basically being able to see him like blow up in real time, because we did a Keep Austin Live event with Quinn too. It was at the Mohawk, you know what I'm saying? And it was right after he did the cover for the Chronicle, which like we already had it in motion before we even knew the Chronicle shit was going or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But that's how we were able to connect with him. And then when Certified and Mass was running their studio, soon as like I seen him all the time, right? And then boom, Mass did the Elevate room, and bro, like soon as he basically fucking, I don't know if it was the first song or what it was, but once he did the Talking My Shit, which was in the Elevate, that shit went up. You know what I'm saying? And like we seen it like in real time, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, because in Austin, like ain't nobody ever seen nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Boy, that one song probably got like 30 million or something right now. But to see it like from a little bit before, like him for the Say Cheese shit, and then him just doing that, boom. And then so the Music Lab just started going crazy after that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was trying to replicate that same formula. You know what I'm saying?
Though.
And then it turned the shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like 100%.
Oh, Music Lab went crazy.
And bruh, like really, it showed people like it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Like without having to pick up an instrument or just do something. Cause you know, we got our Gary Clarks, they had Dixie Chits and Max Frost, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of people who have blown
Jackie
up.
Vincent.
Jackie Vincent, you know what I'm saying? But most of them have to have instruments to do it.
Guitar.
That boy Quinn did it with no instrument.
Yeah, true that. Without that's what because he said, you know, in order to make it in Austin, he said, so he saw somewhere where it said you got to make it.
If you have a live band, bro, you gotta have a guitar in your hand. That's the cheat code. If you get you a live band, rap or whatever, like the shit gonna take off. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen it plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. So seeing that, you know, and shout out to Quinn and FN, like, you know, that's how we got our track together. The White Runts, you know what I'm saying? So and that one's it's like at like 54,000. You know what I'm saying? YouTube. So pushing that one, that's the one really I'm pushing to try to get a sync for, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for
sure. That one, and it's another one came through Swerving with you know, shout out to Bars Robinson. That one.
Oh yeah, Bars.
Yeah,
he don't cuss in his records. I didn't realize that.
I don't either.
I didn't realize that at all. I was like, oh, he doesn't cuss, which I like that.
Yeah,
that chameleonaire approach.
Facts. Yeah, since 2016, I stopped cussing. You know what I'm saying? After I came out of a rehab, I don't know what it was.
Okay, you just stopped cussing?
I just stopped cussing. But I made it like, I be trying to make the track as hard as I can. without cussing on it.
Oh, I feel you though. That makes it easy to get synced too. I mean, because it can get on anything.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, because if you look at my music from them, which I think it was the winter, springs, when summer falls, that's when I started not cussing. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at it too before I came.
I didn't even realize that either, that you didn't cuss.
Yeah, well,
now
since 2016, if you go before that, it's gonna be cussing, but after that, you'll see.
He making sure making it known.
Nah, for sure.
Make sure,
Nah, because I was looking at it before I came, bro. I got like 12 albums. You know what I'm saying? So, and they all got some nice history to them and everything. Like I say, even with John Keys on one, it's a Grammy Award production on there. You know what I'm saying? So, I just been working, bro. You know what I'm saying? 100%. And that's why, even, got my folks here, you know what I'm saying? With Big Fish, with fucking Cutter Music, you know what I'm saying? This is my first cousins and shit. Is also a producer I've been working with, since the beginning, back when he was doing, beatboxes with his mouth and shit in the hood and shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas rapping over it, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, Southside Hippie, who, would die slow, his sound is pretty much like the Die Slow sound, you know what I'm saying? Because he's always been the producer of the squad, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, it's shit. That shit's it's been beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And it's been beautiful just watching from how we was talking about from 2008 to now, just watching all this shit just come together, bro. Because I like to say I've everybody who was there, I've had my hand within it too. But with me, it's always been this green culture, you know what I'm saying? From all the way from my dad being from Cloverland, from just me just rocking the shit since always just liking the color, rocking it since high school, you know what I'm saying? Continuously all the time, you know what I'm saying? Even being from, 04 where niggas, a lot of niggas rocking blue out there and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, you already know.
So, and going out there to Dove and shit where, you seeing niggas wearing red or whatever, boop, boop, but I always just chose to do green. And then, once I linked with Lil Flip, you know what I'm saying? And he gave me the cosign, he was like, shit, you the king of the green. It's just it's what can niggas say, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, he said it, man.
Lil Flip said it, you know what I'm saying? So, and I've been pushing.
My favorite color is green.
Come on, and I've been pushing I feel like the wave of the color and the culture for a long time, and now when I'm telling you, look at all the videos and everybody wearing green now, everybody, you know what I'm saying? The shit's crazy. Everybody's wearing green. And niggas say Young Boy or boop boop boop, but nah, you go back and look everybody's wearing green now, bro. I'm telling you, fam.
He
but it's
because
I've always been on the Yoda shit. You know what I'm saying? 100%, bro. I feel like I've always been
Yoda.
Just niggas don't understand the struggle. I had to go to you go to the store 5 years ago. You can't find no fucking green.
Nope.
Had to dig deep. Now you go there, green.
Green everywhere.
I'm telling you.
So it's dang, I'm tired of this green now.
Yeah,
Not you, but me. I'm like, dang.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
how we in and out 2022? Do we got any upcoming projects, or we gonna do some stuff at the top of the year?
Yeah. So I got one that I'm dropping on 12/2, which is called Fashionably Late. You know what I'm saying? I got some production from Swish 50 on there, and the homie Moke and Foreign Made It. And then at the top of the year, I got another one called Gas Prices that I'm a backdoor with. And
I see where you going at that.
Yeah, I got the gas prices, you know what I'm saying? And that one I got a couple of this next one is it's just me, but the one after that one I got a couple of features on that one. I got a Rizzo feature that I'm sitting on.
Dope.
And then I've been working also with an artist that Talib Kweli, he's basically like Talib Kweli's artist named Nico Is, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we've been working on some shit too. So one of the songs that we did might be on that next project. But yeah, bro, I just been working. I got that, and then after that, I got the Rap Game Yoda 2. Just Cutter Music, he produced the first Rap Game Yoda. You know what I'm saying? And if people go back and listen to that one, he did the whole production. You got Big Fish, you know what I'm saying? Because Big Fish was he was in the feds during the time, you know what I'm saying? But he would hit me up and he would rap for me, you know what I'm saying? And I would record it. So when you listen to that album, in between songs, you got him thrashing that shit from the phone recorder. But you listen to the first track, he eat that hoe, and then they go this is a call from the correct. Yeah, hey, so you can't fake the shit. You
exactly.
Know
That's
fake the shit.
You can't make. Unfortunately, you can't make that any better. That's the perfect yo.
Come on.
Cliffhanger.
But he
on
did,
to the next.
but he did his time, you know what I'm saying? Came back home, you know what I'm saying? And part 2 is coming. And I was listening last night, putting it together, and it looked like it's ready. You know what I'm saying? It looked like it's ready. So, yeah, 2023, I think it's going to be like one of the biggest years for Austin. Mm-hmm. Like, for sure. Yep. It's going to be super big. During the pandemic, you know.
We needed to pick back up after it took a little bit to pick ourselves back up everywhere.
100%. But, I was still outside during the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And when you were outside, there was like a lot of comedy events and shit going on because that's pretty much all you could do.
Yep.
But I was able to see like how Austin's becoming like real commercial, real industry. You know what I'm saying? So this 2023 is, I think, gonna be the explosion of that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like the South Bar gonna be crazy, the ACL gonna be crazy, and the Zaza Land, that motherfucker gonna be crazy. I'm telling you,
I'm ready to go pull up, get some of all that stuff.
Hey, come on,
enjoy, have a good time.
Get the goodies for real. But yeah, let's say I brought some people in here. I don't know if they can, come up on here and shit. I don't know if you wanna, for sure. If you wanna, one of y'all wanna, shit. We got my boy, my kinfolk, Big Fish. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
What up, Big Fish?
Baby,
I was ready to see what Big Fish.
What up, Big Fish?
How you
Up
living,
in
boss?
here with these boys in the Pop Austin Media, huh?
You said you've been sending us records for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We ain't been ignoring you.
We heard them first though.
Yeah,
so.
we heard them. Yeah, we heard them first
them.
though. We'll definitely play it on Tuesday so we can get to other
For
people's
sure.
ears though. I know you said you waiting on us to get that review. How you living, boss?
Man, shit, making it blessed, bro. Blessed, you know what I'm saying? Turn up for the East Side 2-1. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, we've been putting it down for a long time, man. And I got a track coming up for y'all, man, called Money Talking Loud.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Money Talking Loud, Diamonds and Tyson. Come on.
Let's go. I was listening to that.
Lit.
It's hella catchy.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's going to be lit.
And Big Fish too, LBJ legend, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's LBJ legend. I don't really talk about Chris Fisher, but that's the real name I go by. But
you ain't got to give out the governments if you don't want to.
You know, everybody know I used to play the football, but I've been deep into the music for a long time, man. I can tell you about, taking a group. Shout out to Will Hustle. You know, Sean Price. We went over to Arkansas. Us, me, VIP. Man, who else was it?
Will Hustle been talking about he about to pull up and do some stuff with it. We waiting on Will Hustle. Hey, come on, Will, pull up, man. Tell Will stop BSing.
Shout out, I gotta give a shout out to my bro Cutter Music. This track, Money Talking Loud, is gonna be big, man. A lot of people just don't know it. It's gonna be different. It's gonna give the streets back the glamour. People don't really understand the edge life of Austin. What went down. It's a lot of history to it.
Oh, there's a lot.
So. I tell people, Austin made Master P. Austin made the SUC sound. All the producers from SUC, you can go look at it. The SUC documentary was all done through Austin people. Everybody, shout out to TJ Music, shout out to Black Mike. It's a lot of sounds.
Is it Nelly from Austin? Nelly?
Yeah, he born here.
I think he spent like a good like up to like 12, 13 he was out here.
So it's a lot of stuff people just don't know. Salih, it's a lot of underground music that. Shout out to those goddamn South Houston boys, Adrian. It's a lot of people just don't know. Austin got hits that just come from the 80s, man. Master P walked the streets of Austin. Austin, Texas made Master P. Basically, they bought 1 million copies of the Ice Cream Man. Come on, man.
So that's where he was. So when he went out here, was that all through the trunk, or was it actually was they putting into the record stores?
No, it was all straight out of right there by Fiesta. What was that called? Music Mania. You can go if Music Mania was up today. He came and gave Music Mania a platinum plaque.
Damn. That's crazy. See, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a lot of history to it.
History rich though, for sure.
Well, I mean,
Top Dog Records.
It's got to be if we, this is a music
Tim
city.
Bailey. Shout out to Tim.
Shout out to Tim Bailey, man.
New Windows.
Big
They don't know about New Windows. They always own.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I don't
Shout
know
out
about
to
Big
Lil
New
Black.
Windows.
Lil Black. Shout out Lil Black, man.
Yeah. Jay Capone, all that,
Won't even know B-Rob.
B Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob.
That's family.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fan. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of music that came through Austin, man. People.
He told me some stories about B-Rob. They was going crazy from B-Rob, boy.
Yeah, it goes down in Austin, man, and like my kinfolk said in Clova, 2023 is for to really pop. You for to hear music that, I'm finally for to release all my underground music. It's going down. Finally for to get out there and let everybody know, perform. Big Fish is going down, baby. We're gonna do the video at the Shack, Texas. Shout out to Shack,
Let's
Texas.
go.
2-1. It's coming, buddy. Talking loud. We're gonna do the video up there, man.
So you definitely see the scene's thriving now, though, since you've seen it basically grow.
Since at first they didn't want to play hip hop here. Yeah, I mean, you go anywhere, it was hard to get in. A lot of people don't know there's an underground DJ Screw album called Austin Live. And it was all Austin, you know what I'm saying? They did this is right before Fat Pat got killed in February of 98. So Austin's been having music. It's been underground. It's been set to the side because once the world hears our sound, I guarantee it'd be as big as Amigos, it'd be big as Future, it'd be big as it's gonna be there. Because not only do we have the venues, we have the avenues, and we got the revenues, and we got the sound. It hasn't been heard, and the technology too. It just hasn't been heard. I'm ready for this year. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially with South by, I think it just needed to clear. Because a lot of some places I went to, it was more like industry, like mixer with some fans here and there. But this year, I think it's like okay, they knew that they were still gonna put it. Because 2 years ago, they did everybody dirty.
Oh, for sure.
Bought them tickets.
For sure. I gotta give shouts to my boys, Big Belly Barbecue Company on the barbecue, and my boy Skies Catering, Winter Robinson. He's going back to not only cooking, but he's getting back into music. So shout out to you boys, man.
It's always good for people to cook, man.
For sure.
Make money off that good.
For sure. Go get your belly full over there, man.
And where can we find you out on social media?
Well, everything is for to be up and going. Like I said, the Main Talking Loud is for to be on all the platforms. I got my social media queen over here, BJ, social media. So y'all get what y'all with her to get the links, and she'll get everything up and going for the Big Fish stuff coming up with the cut of music. It's going down. And
we're going to play that stuff on Tuesday. And then after we play it, though, when are you going to drop the...
It'll probably be within the next... What is it? What'd you say about the next week or so? Yeah.
All right, bet.
Be on the platforms, man. Talking loud, you get to get it.
Go stream that thing.
Come here first, because I promise y'all, it's going to be interesting.
No, yeah, I live. It got me lit. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see what the people say, though, on Tuesday.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
We're going to give it to... Go! Whoa!
Our tried and true.
Oh, yeah. Bling!
We looking... time, everything good? Anybody else, real quick?
Come on up here, man. Gonna get that cut of music
run
in here.
Run up over here.
Austin, Big Fish 2-1.
Yeah, Big Fish.
Talking loud.
We're gonna play that on Tuesday. So hey, check it out with TJ the DJ and whomever that's up here. I forget who's up here. So many guests that we get. So hey, tune in Tuesday. Who we got?
It's good with y'all, man. It's your boy Cutter Music, you know what I'm saying? Austin, Texas, 2-1 Texas. Shack, Texas, 4509 Kitty Ave, you know what I'm talking about?
And so, do you do you the production?
Yeah, I'm the beat man. I started out rapping. Started out rapping, you know, went by Cutter. But, you know, the rapping kind of got in the way with my production. You know, I kind of was selfish with the good beats that I would make,
you were ordering the beats, right?
So, you know, I couldn't be like that, but then it was kind of holding back, you know, as far as me just elevating that sound that I know I could get to. So dropped the rapping aspect out and just went full-time production, and just feel like I'm one of the best in the world.
But yeah, I heard some of your stuff when you was before we went live. I was like, oh, what is that? That's just slaps.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
He's probably like, yeah, that's light work. That ain't nothing. Just wait till what else I got.
Nah. It's not like that.
That's how you got a look on your face.
No, I'm very, very humble. You know, very, very humble. You know, it took a village to pretty much get to where I'm at now. You know, I got a little bit of game from my big bro. You know, my pops. My granny, you know, rest in peace to granny, you know.
R.I.P. Grandma.
You know, every weekend, you know, my mom, she'll take me over there and, you know, she'll play her old school jams, and I will always remember those tunes, you know, from Marvin Cease all the way to Marvin Gaye, you know.
They ain't gonna get those sounds, man.
Yeah.
He got some deep.
I touched the stuff that people ain't gonna touch. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. And what's your, without, you don't have to say it if you don't want, but what do you normally do? Do you, was he the one to say Fruity Loops?
Yeah.
What do you do now? Do you still do Fruity Loops, or do you kind of use?
Yeah, I still use FL.
Oh, yeah, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, I feel like that's
you ever use like MPC ever?
Every so often, you know, if I do like a live event, I can use the MPC, you know, but it's just that the FL is so powerful. You know, you do everything in that thing.
Oh, yeah, it has everything built into it.
Everything.
Yeah. Who's the GOAT producer?
The GOAT?
For let's say hip hop to make it easier to kind of, because I want to say Quincy Jones will not probably be one of the best producers ever, but who do you think is the GOAT producer in hip hop?
I'm about to say Timbaland.
Could see that.
I'm gonna say Timbaland.
So Timbo over Dre?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Timbo over Dre. Timbo over Dre production wise, because Timbo actually created those drums that everybody pretty much using today. You know what I'm saying? Like the 808, the kick drum. Timbo produced that. You know, that's his signature drum. Dr. Dre, he's more of a sample wizard. You know, he'll take the drums from another song and he'll make it sound like it's his shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse my French.
No, you good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but make it sound like it's his stuff. So, but I got to give it to Timbaland. But one of my favorite producers is Manny Fresh. You know.
Oh, Manny is a beast. Bro.
That's one of the people who kind of got me into like producing, because I was like, oh, you don't really have to use samples. You can actually use, you know, you can come off the scratch and make it sound exactly how it would sound. You know, so Manny Fresh pretty much. That's one of my goats. You know what I'm saying? You
know who I don't think gets any respect and is probably one of the most underrated producers of all time? Jermaine Dupri.
Oh man, Jermaine Dupri. You know.
There you go, Tony.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri. He's
because he done made so many hits, done wrote all them hits for the most part.
Yeah, he's a goat. He's a goat for sure.
Definitely don't get his respect.
Yeah.
So how do people hit you up for your, like, if you're trying to, like, you know, sell beats, do whatever transactions, if they're trying to want your services? Usually they'll hit me in the inbox, you know. On IG? IG, Facebook. IG is at The Real Cutter Music, you know, CUTTAMUZ as in zebra. IK as in kite. You know, sometimes you gotta do that. Yo,
that's that customer service.
You got to.
Nah, but I'm working on an online beat store right now.
Okay.
It's gonna have 3 subscription services. You know, it's gonna have a bronze, you know, silver, and a gold.
You have some tiers.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna also have like to where you can just go in there free, you know, browse, and it's gonna have like the, you know, PayPal, Cash App, you know, because a lot of the artists, they don't really want to interact with the producer. They just want to just get the beats and go. You know what I'm saying? That's hard. Let's go. You know, and then I'm gonna also come up. You know, I'm getting an app created. You know, so it'd be on all the, you know, be on the iOS and it'd be on the Androids. Okay. You know, so I was gonna ask you, are you gonna have any Cyber Monday deals for your beats? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have everything. Okay, all right. Just in case you want to tap in with you. I'm gonna have everything. Well, I think we about to end up running fully out of battery. Did you want to have any last thing? Did you want to? Yeah, I'm gonna share it. No, yeah, come on. Yeah, we're gonna end it. Yeah. Yeah, no, you good. I didn't pretty much said I didn't got everything. Nah, I just wanna make sure. Yeah. Appreciate your boss. Good chopping it up with you. What's up? So who? Introduce yourself, my guy.
Southside Hippie, you know what I mean? 04 Hippie, 78704. You know what I mean? That's where, you know, that's where it all started in that area, pretty much.
And then you
yeah, from the Doslo gang, you know what I'm saying?
Doslo, yeah.
It's my squad, Five-Boy, his squad, you know what I'm saying? THC and then Surdy squad. Goddamn Southern Made Click, bro. We was just, You know what I'm saying? In my apartment, cranking out shit all day. You know what I'm saying? My apartment was like the HQ.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we was just like, everybody was over there. Anybody just might slide through there, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like, you know, we really need a reality show for all that shit, bro.
Oh,
that
man,
shit was
we did
just
a
nonstop, bro, 24 hours a day.
We did a documentary on Certified.
Yeah.
I would say y'all kind of remind me of like the I don't know if y'all gonna take this the wrong way, like in the sense of how y'all like rap like the Wu-Tang, like the Austin Wu-Tang in a sense.
We got a documentary coming.
Yeah, because there's just so many. Like when it comes into the collective, you're like that. You know, just because y'all are so well connected. So it's just like dang.
Yeah, bro.
From that crew.
Nah, but yeah, man. So yeah, definitely like that squad, that's fam. But we all just been, in addition to the music, you know, just like he said with the Zaza Land, seeing like these other avenues, you know what I'm saying? Because like you can still make money and still make the shit you love, you know what I'm saying? And we tie all that shit together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like through the shows, through the, you know what I'm saying? Through, like he said, the sync shit. You know, that's what I've been working on personally more lately. Is like I've been on writing a little bit more pop music, trying to like find these sync deals, bro. Because these are some bags, and then we can go do what it is like we really want to do with the music. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit coming anyway. We've been doing that. You know what I'm saying? But there's just so many other things that we can get into that we just positions ourselves into over the years. You know what I'm saying? That it's just like shit, man. Everybody coming here anyway for it. You know what I'm saying? So let's do it. We always done it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just dope to see all that shit finally like, you know, falling into place.
You know what I'm saying? Think that Austin could be the next in line to be like at the next Atlanta?
Yeah, man, I think that type of city, bro, like a real metropolitan type city. You know what I'm saying? They already expanding trains. You know what I'm saying? You already have these billion-dollar tech industries coming here, and people like us are in the perfect position to put ourselves in the way that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to talk about how the culture's changing, but shit, we gotta make it to a point where they gotta come through people like us. You know what I'm saying? You want to go find some good smoke. You want to go find something to do when you come into town from San Francisco. Tap in with Zaza, man. Tap in with Pop Media. You know what I'm saying? That's what people like us are here for.
That's what we said is like whenever see Kodak was here. Kodak did that show, and I guarantee you he didn't stay for more than 50, 30, 45 minutes for just the plane to, you know, lift off, and then he doesn't tap in with nobody.
Not without some kind of incentive, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're getting to that point. But honestly, like, shit, like if you know, like if you don't know and you're not from Austin, you know people from Austin, you're gonna come through here and you're gonna see what the city looks like right now. And honestly, like if you black or something, you're gonna be like, this shit ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? Unless you somewhere on the north side. You know what I'm saying? Like, but most people ain't coming all the way out there when they go to town. They going downtown, and like what's downtown now ain't what it was. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, really, why would Kodak want to slide through here? You know what I'm saying?
I feel
like,
you on that.
Like, for real, though. So, like, that's, and all that shit, like he said, 2023, all that shit is, like, that shit's fun. Those walls is coming down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't want hip-hop in clubs and shit. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it was. And now it's like,
it's more accepted now,
yeah. They don't have a choice. And I think, like, hip-hop played a huge and vital role into the way South by Southwest exploded, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it wasn't until you started seeing all these rappers who were going big, like coming down here, whoop-de-whoop, next year, there's like, you know, and of course huge companies like finally get into it, Pepsi, all this shit that. But you know what I'm saying? But like
Tyler incited a riot, you know
what I'm saying? Like
South by.
So now it's like, shit, it's already here. Like if we have this infrastructure set up already when it's here, but we could just keep rolling. It's like y'all was talking about with the cannabis code earlier. Like niggas just waiting. You know what I'm saying? We're selling CBD for now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when shit clicks over, when y'all finally get here, like, nah, we got this in play. Like, let's run it. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of shit we've been on lately.
No, yeah. And then you already said where they can find you at on. So where can we find you on the streaming platforms?
04 Hippie, or on the Southside Hippie on music streaming platforms. 04 Hippie, the letter O, number 4 Hippie. You know what I'm saying? HIPPIE on all social media.
Nah, yeah. Well, hey, man.
Appreciate y'all, though.
Nah, yeah, we appreciate you coming through. Good smoke.
Shout out to Clova. Shout out to Dominican J.
Dominican J.
Yeah, man.
Cutter. Southside Hippie.
Big Fish.
Yes, sir.
Big Fish. Whole gang in the building. Like, subscribe.
All that.
Tune in this week.